The Health Policy Research Scholars Program formally acknowledges the indigenous land that we are speaking from and on today.
The National Program Center at the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health resides on unceded lands of the Piscataway and Susquehannock peoples.
We acknowledge that even in the digital, virtual world we all find ourselves in, efforts can be taken toward including Native peoples and their scholarship.
31 scholars are receiving their credentials from 24 degree-granting institutions across many homelands, and we want to acknowledge the traditional territory of the following indigenous peoples upon which these institutions are located:
Alabama, Coushatta Tribe of Texas, Anishinaabe, Apache, Bodewame, Catawba, Chochenyo, Chumash, Coatliclan, Easter Pequot, Eno, First Nations, Golden Hill, Paugussett, Ho-Chunk, Kikapo, Kikapoi, Lenape, Lenni Lenape, Lipan Apache Tribe, Lumbe, Mashantuket Pequot, Meshkwaki Ashikina, Mohegan, Muskogee Creek, Nimpuk, Odawa, Olone, Ojibwe, Osage, Othakiwaki, Hinaki, Patwin, Peroria, Piscataway, Pokanoket Tribe, Pokanoet Nation, Shakagtikoke, Shakori, and Osanechi, Texas Band of Yaqui Indians, Tocobaga, Tohono O'odham, Tongva, Tuscarora, Wampanoag, Islet del Sur Pueblo.
Beyond acknowledging the sacred and ancestral homelands of the original caretakers of Native America,
it is necessary to continue raising awareness around the everlasting effects of colonialism, racism, and white supremacy,
all of which are necessary steps that must be taken toward building a culture of health.
Good afternoon, graduates, family, friends, and distinguished guests. My name is Keisha Pollock Porter, and I have the privilege and honor of directing the Health Policy Research Scholars Program. I am thrilled to welcome you to our program's 2020 virtual graduation. Today, we celebrate 31 scholars who are completing their 4 years in the program or have completed their doctoral degree within the last year. 2020 has been an unprecedented year. The pandemic has illuminated the vast systemic inequities that have defined life for communities of color for too long. George Floyd's tragic death and the brutal murders of so many Black and brown people by law enforcement made us all wonder how many more times will we have to hear the words, "I can't breathe." My heart breaks each time I think about the lives lost to law enforcement violence, COVID-19, and so many other illnesses that disproportionately impact communities of color. With less secure housing, inadequate access to healthy and affordable food, lack of transit access, and low-wage work without paid sick leave, it is no surprise that COVID-19 is impacting and killing the communities we work with and care about at alarming rates. In these turbulent times, the American public needs leadership. Our nation needs you, leaders from the Health Policy Research Scholars Program. Leaders who are trained in how to apply their research and innovation to create a society that enables everyone to live longer, healthier lives. As you transition to alumni of the HPRS program, I hope that you are fueled by all that you have learned about effective policy change, health equity, leadership, and how your discipline connects with health. You have the tools to change the world. You have the power to advance anti-racist policies that will create a more just and equitable society. You have the skills to advance health equity and build a culture of health. While our graduates include scholars from cohorts 2016 and 2017, I must admit that cohort 2016 has a special place in my heart. I first met you at the 2017 HPRS Summer Institute in Baltimore. It was during my drive home from spending the day with you that I received a call from my chair telling me that I was promoted to full professor with tenure. Dr. Thomas Levis, the prior HPRS director, was my faculty mentor, and I couldn't wait to share the news with him and all of you. I love that my memory of being promoted involves the Health Policy Research Scholars Program. I am so proud of all of you. You have come so far. The world is yours, and I cannot wait to see what you make of it. So thank you again for being with us today. We have a great program ahead, so sit back and enjoy.
Kay and I are so excited to share this moment, at least virtually, with you. Even during some of these challenging times, you have shown so much resilience, dedication, and generosity. You've shared of yourself, including your unique perspectives, experiences, and skills, and learned from and with one another. You've also built incredible connections across disciplines, geographies, ideologies, and continued to hone your unique leadership skills and styles. You are an inspiration. And I know that we at the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation are grateful for the opportunity to continue on this learning journey with you. We're also grateful for all the work you're doing to build a culture of health, one in which everyone living in this country has a fair and just opportunity to attain the best possible health and well-being. While this work will never be done, we will know we've made progress when we all uphold health as a shared value, and we have fixed unjust systems and structures that currently make health attainable for some, but out of reach for too many. The pandemic has shown us just how far we still have to go. Okay?
Yes, thank you, Dawn. I share Dawn's gratitude and joy for the contributions that you have made and will continue to make to this work. You've helped shape the HPRS program, and we at the Foundation have learned so much from you, your unique experiences and your unique way of being, in addition to all that you've given to each other. Dawn rightfully mentioned the unprecedented times in which we are living. Whoa, we're dealing with a pandemic at a scale the world has not seen in our lifetime. I've been heartened, though, to see more and more people recognizing the importance of wiping out racial violence and injustice in our country and around the world. We have to solve the health challenges in housing and education, for example, and we also have to address the rampant violence and injustice in our country and around the world. We have to solve, your commitment as a community to organize yourself to address racism encourages me. The power of research is to ignite and facilitate new conversations and to encourage people to take actions in their communities. Many of us experience the unjust and discriminatory systems and policies on a daily basis in academia and in many other arenas of our personal and professional life. As you leave the shores of HPRS program, I'd like to remind you that as important as it is to disrupt racism, patriarchy, and other systems of oppression, it is also important to imagine and to begin to craft new systems, new patterns of thought and action that offer more justice, more freedom, and more unity. You, in collaboration with other researchers, community members, have a role here. I invite you to bring your dreams, yearnings, and aspirations to your research, which is a building block of the world we all want. Don?
Thank you, Kay. From my own current and past work, I know that data and evidence are the glue that can bring people together across different sectors and perspectives, helping people develop a shared understanding of the need and path forward. And you are creating that glue. You all live and work in the communities in which you're seeking to develop and apply more equitable health policy, which means that you truly understand what's needed and how to craft solutions that don't do unforeseen harm, and how to bring the right people together to create a more equitable tomorrow. You also all come from diverse backgrounds and disciplines, meaning you can all help each other and the foundation and policymakers see the interconnectedness of issues and how to create change at a systemic level. This program and all of your work is extraordinary in so many ways. We need you now more than ever. Thank you for who you are and all you do. I congratulate you on completing this program and look forward to our continued collaboration toward a culture of health. Okay?
So, thank you for your caring and committed collaborative leadership. You remind us all that there is no right way to lead. Your diverse perspectives, backgrounds, and lived experiences are the very elements to make your leadership authentic and powerful. I know you will continue to hone this in each other, and know the foundation is excited to see and be part of what's next for all of you. While you have completed the HPRS program, the experience and connection is far from over. You all are a part of a big family, a network of compassionate and diverse people, and specifically a growing network of HPRS alumni dedicated to driving the kind of policy change that, to paraphrase the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, bends the arc of our nation towards justice. Thank you for being in this for the long haul. The long haul. Congratulations and thank you.
I've been away for a little while now, but I've continued to follow your progress, and I'm so proud of the many accomplishments that you've been having. Congratulations on your graduations, and congratulations on the great work that you're all doing.
Congratulations to all of you who are graduating in 2020, and wishing you success in your new ventures. To the members of Cohort 1, otherwise known as Cohort 2016, you will always hold a special place in my heart as the first cohort of this program. We said it in jest, but you all were the guinea pigs and then became the template for how this program was going to be. I thank you for your patience, grace, and support as we together grew this program to be all that it is. Without your guidance, opinions, and especially your criticisms, this program would not be as great. You all truly had a hand in shaping a program that served you in ways that you needed, and for that I am extremely grateful. I'm so proud of all of you and what you have been able to accomplish in your time with HPRS.
My name is Colleen Berry, and I'm the chair of the Department of Health Policy and Management at the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health. And our department is the proud home of the HPRS Scholars Program. In celebrating your graduation, we are also celebrating your achievements that you have made as scholars and all of the incredible work that I know that you will do over the course of your long careers as leaders in building a culture of health for all of us.
My name is Dr. Mark Biddle. You're entering a field in desperate need of knowledgeable and passionate leadership. Individually, you have incredible talents and passion, to influence health in our communities. The real potential, however, as I see it, lies in what you can accomplish together.
I'm sure for a lot of you this was a difficult journey and it was hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but now you're on the other side, so take a moment to savor this wonderful time.
You've worked hard and contributed so much to the Health Policy Research Scholars Program. Now it's time for you to go out into the world and accomplish great things.
Congratulations to each and every HPRS scholar who has persevered and completed this chapter in your journey. As a coach, it has been a privilege and honor to bear witness to the passion, purpose, and excellence that each of you bring to your scholarship in your pursuit of health equity.
Congratulations! I'm so impressed by each and every one of you. Your own projects, your commitment to creating a culture of health, they all just leave me in awe.
Best wishes on your upcoming adventures. You've achieved this important milestone and are well prepared to lead transformative change. Thank you for believing in this program and for trusting your peers, faculty, and staff. To Cohort 1 in particular, you proved this program was possible and you helped us make it stronger over time. Always speak your truth, even if the ground crumbles and your voice shakes.
Congratulations, HPRS scholars. Over the last year, it has been so amazing watching you work in difficult areas, work with underserved communities, fight for health equity. It has been such a joy reading what you've been doing in your respective fields and helping lift up your voice. We can't wait to see what the future has in store for you. Congratulations and stay in touch.
Hi, my name is Andy Imparato and I'm a member of the National Advisory Committee for HPRS. I just want to join my voice today to congratulate you for your scholarship, for your leadership, for your resilience, and for making it to graduation from this great program.
Dear class of 2020, congratulations on your graduation. Thank you for not ducking out on us and being able to swim in the pond of creating more equity and justice in our world.
Congratulations, scholars. I'm so proud of you for completing the program. You brought so much light to my life and the lives of others. I can't wait to see what you do when you go out into the world and spread that light even further.
When I saw the list of 2020 graduates of the Health Policy Research Scholars program, all I could say was, you are an impressive group. Some of you I know from the classes at GW, but all of you are now colleagues of mine, and that's a wonderful feeling.
I'm thrilled to introduce today our graduation speaker, Dr. Mustafa Santiago Ali. If you've never heard Dr. Ali speak, you are in for a real treat today. Dr. Ali is the Vice President of Environmental Justice, Climate, and Community Revitalization for the National Wildlife Federation and the founder and CEO of Revitalization Strategies. Before joining the National Wildlife Federation, Dr. Ali was the Senior Vice President for the Hip Hop Caucus, a national nonprofit and nonpartisan organization that connects the hip hop community to the civic process to build power and create positive change. In this role, he led the strategic direction, expansion, and operation of the Hip Hop Caucus's portfolio on climate, environmental justice, and community revitalization. Before joining the Hip Hop Caucus, Dr. Ali worked for over 2 decades at the US Environmental Protection Agency, where he was the founding member of the agency's Office of Environmental Justice. Dr. Ali is known for using a holistic approach to revitalizing vulnerable communities, helping them to move from surviving to thriving. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Ali.
Keisha, thank you. And thank you also to all of the incredible people who actually pulled this event together and made today a possibility. You know, of course, thank you to Johns Hopkins University. Thank you to the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. Thank you to the Health Policy Research Scholars. But also thank you to the mothers and the fathers, the uncles and the aunties, you know, the friends and the foes. You never know what was the motivation that made you get to this moment. But it takes everyone to help us. You know, it truly does take a village to make sure that we continue to rise, that we continue to grow, that we continue to thrive, so that we might be in a position to actually help others. And that journey, that evolution is not only possible, you are the living examples of how when folks come together, positive, transformative change can actually happen. I was thinking about you all yesterday and the words that I was going to share. And then last night, I got the news that one of my mentors, John Lewis, had passed away. And I thought about him and our relationship and everything that he taught me over the years. And I was blessed that I've been surrounded by a number of civil rights leaders, environmental justice leaders, and many of you have had those great influencers in your life. And I was wondering, what would John want me to share with this incredible graduating class today? And I thought back to the first time that I met him. And I reached out my hand and he reached his towards mine and took it. And he said, "Who are you?" A question that, we have a natural response to. I said, "I'm Mustafa Santiago Ali." And he said, "No." He said, "No, young man." He said, "Who are you?" And what he meant by that I learned was, what do you stand for? What is it that motivates you? What is your commitment to whatever it is that you say has meaning in your life? And I began to think about that in the retrospect, but also in the sense of, for each and every one of you, you have achieved great things so far. But the question that you have to ask yourself, and I ask myself the question very often, who are you? Why have you done the things that you have done to get you to this moment? And beyond this, what will be the things that define the great accomplishments that lie in front of you? I think about John and all of the sacrifices that he made so that individuals like you would have this opportunity. Those dark nights on Mississippi roads, often being chased or being in fear of some of the actions that were going on in the Jim Crow South, walking across the bridge and being assaulted and still having the fortitude and the belief that change can and will happen if we stay focused. I think about Rosa Parks and how she and hundreds and thousands of other Black women were willing to do what was necessary to make change happen, willing to walk to work, willing to boycott, willing to get engaged in the process to make change happen. I think about one of my other mentors, John Conyers, and the incredible person he was in relationship to holding people honest to the Constitution and supporting workers' rights and pushing for civil rights and healthcare for all. And I think about Cesar Chavez and the incredible organizing ability that he had to fight for not only migrant farm workers' rights, but all the farm workers who were dealing with such extreme injustices. And then a couple of folks y'all might not know. Hazel Johnson, the mother of the environmental justice movement. And even though she wasn't blessed, as many of you and others who are watching, to be able to go to college, to be able to have advanced degrees, she still was in the fight, dealing with the toxic donut there in the south side of Chicago and Outgate Gardens and the incredible amount of toxic and cumulative emissions that people were dealing with and the diseases that they were having to face. And then, of course, Damus Smith, who's one of the greatest organizers that ever existed in our country, working on so many different types of issues, boycotting and fighting against the war, fighting for environmental justice, fighting for civil rights, fighting for health justice. And all of this comes together, and it reminds me of you and how you are taking an interdisciplinary approach, a comprehensive approach to the issues that are going on inside of our communities to actually create healthy and sustainable communities. And we have some serious challenges in front of us, but thankfully we have those who have sacrificed so that we are prepared for this moment. The preparation sometimes when you're going through it, those late nights studying, you know, those webinars, all the things that you've had to go through to get to this moment. Sometimes it's not connected. We're not really understanding why God has put us where she has placed us. It's because we have to have champions for change. We got to have gladiators who are willing to go into the middle of some tough situations and be steadfast, to be anchored in the truth that you can and will, in authentic collaborative partnerships, be able to make real change happen. Now, we know that we've got 140 million people in our country who unfortunately are poor and lower wealth. And we understand the dynamics that play out in people's lives when they are placed in that situation. Nobody ever grows up and says, well, I want to be poor or I want to be lower wealth. There are these systemic systems that are in place that you and I and many others are breaking down, are unhinging, are doing all the things that are necessary to make sure that justice and equality actually becomes a reality for everyone. I was blessed to be able to see some of the things that you all have worked on. I know some of the folks who are in the graduating class, and I know your commitment to change. Please never lose that. As we begin to journey throughout our careers, people are going to try and push you and pull you in a number of directions. You might get those little, those little silent whispers of, well, maybe you just are focusing too much on equity. Maybe your paradigm has too much justice in it. You have to realize that change can and will happen, and it's necessary for you in those moments to know where you come from, to know who you are, to know what you stand for, and to know that you're not alone. I don't care if you come from the African-American community, or if you come from a Caribbean community, if you come from indigenous land, if you come from a Latinx background, your ancestors continue to walk with you. Your ancestors continue to support you. I'm just gonna give y'all some real talk today. Y'all know how I do, and I hope that's all right. Because with all of the incredible knowledge and wisdom that we are able to garner, we also know that we have to be tied to culture. We have to be tied to the spirituality that many of us come from. And when all that comes together, for me, that is a part of our interdisciplinary studies. That is a part of this comprehensive strategy about how we can and will make real change happen. We know out of that poverty and lower wealth that we got 22 million people in our country every year who end up being incarcerated. I should say 2.2 million. And I know we got an administration that's trying to get it to 22 million, but we're not going to let that happen. And we understand that the dynamics that are in front of many folks, that we have to continue to work diligently to break down those. We know that just last year, and I know many of you have focused on these issues, that we had 71,000 lives that were lost to opioids. And we understand the dynamics that play out in putting people into those situations where they feel sometimes that they have to medicate to be able to deal with the stressors that are going on. So we know the change that can and will happen if we stay engaged in that process. We know that we got 45 million people in our country who are suffering from mental health illnesses, and that the work that we do is to help to build the structures and to provide the support that is necessary for them to get the help that they need and to get into a very healthy space as well. We know that in our country, we got 80 million people who are uninsured and underinsured, and that dynamic makes it difficult for folks, especially in a COVID-19 moment, where we got 3.6 million plus folks who have been infected from the coronavirus. And we also know, unfortunately, 141,000 people have now lost their lives from COVID-19. And the work that you do is so critical in helping in this moment, but also in building an infrastructure for the future that will make sure that folks are protected and that we can deal with the developing diseases and viruses that will be a part of climate change and a number of other dynamics that we find ourselves in. And we also know that food deserts continue to play a role. And many of you have been focused on that we've got 23 million folks in our country, unfortunately, who are food insecure, and all the dynamics that go on in relationship to that. All of these things come together, especially for those of us who've worked on environmental justice, because we know that there's not one single issue that is impacting communities, but that there is a number of cumulative impacts that are unfortunately making people sick and folks are losing their lives. I appreciate each and every one of you who have been sounding the alarm to let folks across our country know that over 100,000 people die each year prematurely from air pollution, that we got 24 million folks who've got asthma and 7 million kids, and that it's African American and Latinx folks who are going to the emergency rooms and the ones that are losing their lives. But we are also helping people to finally understand that air pollution that is causing these chronic medical conditions, these cancers, these liver and kidney diseases, these lung diseases, that it is also making folks more vulnerable to the coronavirus. I thank you all for all of the work that you continue to do. I thank you for making the social determinants of health actually have meaning in communities across our country. Doesn't matter if you live on the reservation, doesn't matter if you live in Appalachia, it doesn't matter if you live in urban cores, that foundational elements that we have to be focused on to make real change happen is in your hands. And for those of you who are working on wealth issues and understanding that 1% of the folks in our country own about 50% of the wealth and how we have to change those dynamics, I say thank you. And that's why all of you, whether you're working from an engineering, or if you're working in the humanities, or if you're working in the hard sciences, or if you're one of those great folks who love to write, and the beauty of your poetry or your novels is helping people to have a better understanding of how we can rebuild our communities, how we can revitalize our communities, you are so needed. And that goes back to John, to Rosa, to Cesar, to Hazel, to Damu Smith, and to you. And the question is, who are you? What will you do with this opportunity that you now have? How will you make change happen? Because you are blessed with extreme gifts, and we want to see you use those to make real change happen. And in closing, I just want to remind you of incredible words that my mentor and hopefully your friend, John Lewis, left with us when he said that it's time for us to get into some good trouble, into some necessary trouble. So each and every time you see an injustice happening, whether you're in the streets or the suites, I know you're going to engage. I know that you're going to make transformative change happen. And I'm so incredibly blessed to be surrounded by so many of you who are demanding that the 21st century looks different than the 19th century, than the 20th century. So thank each and every one of you so much, and congratulations on this incredible accomplishment. And I look forward to seeing all the other additional incredible things that you're going to do. Everyone have a blessed day and stay blessed and highly favored.
Welcome to the HPRS Alumni Network, Class of 2020. Woohoo! Congratulations! Well, I know being in the HPRS program was life-changing, and you all inspire me with your determination, your passion, your grit to not only graduate, but really to make a difference in the lives of others. And I know together we will advance health equity through policy change, using our collective experience to uplift the lives of our communities. And I just want to tell you all congratulations, continue on with your greatness, and I'll be cheering for you. Congratulations. Mwah.
Hello, HPRS graduates. I am so honored to be your friend and colleague. The HPRS journey is one of the most unique and special experiences that we will share with each other throughout our entire careers. I'm continuously inspired by all of the amazing work that each of you do so passionately, and I'm incredibly proud to congratulate you on graduating and joining our growing and powerful alumni community.
Congratulations to the 2020 Scholar Cohort. I am so proud of each of you and just beyond honored to have shared this space and learned from all of you the past several years. And I just want to say welcome. Welcome to the HPRS Alumni Network. I'm so happy that we're going to get to work together and collaborate and continue to be agents of change as a collective. And I'm just so beyond thrilled for all of you, and thank you for letting me be a part of this day.
Wow. HPRS 2020 graduates. What a very interesting time to be graduating. I would say these are the best times and also the worst times. I think, unfortunately, if you haven't had a job, it might be difficult trying to get a job during this times when there's a hiring freeze, but I also think it's a great opportunity because these times are times when we have to forge new paths and really carve out the kind of work we want to do in the future. Look at what is happening around us. There's so much opportunity, really we can do whatever we want to do and, shape the kind of jobs we want to see. And I think as we learned in really the first semester, I think the policy window is opening up for a lot of things, and I'm looking forward to what we all are going to be doing and the policy changes that we're going to be making because the time is ripe. Congratulations, class of 2020. I am very excited for you all, and I can't wait to see what we do in the future. Bye.
Welcome to the HPRS Alumni Network. Congratulations. Welcome to the other side. Take a breath. You've accomplished so much already, but now the real work begins. If we want to create a just and equitable nation, there's still obviously so much to do, but I can't imagine working with a better group of scholars and friends to help try to change the world.
Congratulations to the HPRS graduates of 2020. It feels like not so long ago, I was collecting your bios for the HPRS website in the fall of 2016 and getting to know you by reading about your background, research interests, and goals. I am so honored to celebrate with everyone here today as we reflect together and recognize your accomplishments and time in HPRS. I feel an overwhelming sense of excitement and optimism as I think about this network of amazing change leaders who are so ready to take on whatever's next. They have worked so hard, accomplished so much, have rolled with us here at HPRS through so many changes, have been the first to try so many things. And throughout it all, they have shown each other and all of us so much love and grace and respect and support. So thank you, graduates, for hanging in there with us through it all. You will continue to lead HPRS as you become alumni and influence how the strong HPRS network continues to build a culture of health together. You amaze and inspire me every day. Please keep thinking big. I can't wait to see what you do next.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me.
If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall,
or the mountains should fall to the sea.
I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear.
Just as long as you stand by me.
Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
Oh, stand by me.
Stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Won't you stand out? Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, just stand out. Stand by me. Stand by me.
We need culture of health leaders like you because we need this transforming power of changing the narrative of what health equity looks like. Go out, be the change that you all know that we need to see, and we look forward from greatness coming from each of you. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Leverage your collective ambitions to build and elevate a culture of health and reduce health and social disparities as we know them to exist today.
And as you move into the next stage of your career, I wish you all of the success, the joy, and the personal fulfillment that will come out of doing this work. And I just want you to know that you have our support as a department and as a school in using your voice, using your intellect, and what I know is the incredible passion that all of you have for doing this work to make our world a healthier and more equitable place.
As you are moving to new and exciting work in health policy, remember your values, your strengths, and the commitment to those you will serve in the community. I'm so happy to share in the excitement of your graduation and offer my very best wishes for your next adventure.
What we'll need next are committed and thoughtful leaders who know how to influence policy and make structural change. And that's you.
Now more than ever, we need you on the front lines of policy, advocating for a culture of health, realizing equity in all of its forms.
The importance of health and all the things that jeopardize it for so many are on display for the whole world to see. And those impacts are felt across the nation, and we need your leadership now more than ever. You all are the ones we've been waiting for.
Best of luck with everything that you do, and please keep us informed of all of your amazing work. Thank you.
I look forward to seeing how you are going to continue making an impact in creating a culture of health in your field. I'm cheering for you, still here for you, and I'm so proud of you. Keep going.
Hello, everybody. This is Holly Hayes from South Carolina, and I want to give a strong whoop whoop and congratulations to the scholars of HPRS 2020. My advice to you is to move the incredible ideas that you have into meaningful action. We need you more than ever. Go, and I can't wait to see all the great things you take to the finish line. Whoop, whoop.
And I guess what I would ask all of you is to just think about how the issues that you work on through your research and your policy work, how they intersect with disability issues. If you can find people in the target populations that you're working with who are leaders with disabilities who can help you think about accessibility issues and help you think about how to make sure the needs of people with disabilities are addressed as part of your research and part of your advocacy, I think it'll create a more inclusive culture of health. And I really count on you, the HPRS alums, to really bring these conversations into all of the research and advocacy work that we're doing across all of the diverse communities that we serve.
You give me hope. You give me hope in our future. You give me confidence that my children, my grandchildren, will not grow up in a society with the level of inequities that exist now.
Congratulations to all the 2020 HPRS graduates from the communications team. I know you will keep using your voices and promoting all the great work you do. We will always be here to continue lifting you up.
Greetings everyone, I'm Inez Ponce from the UCLA Fielding School of Public Health, and I'm also the director of the Center for Health Policy Research. I wanted to give the HPRS cohort number 1 a hearty congratulations, a shout out to my mentees, to Bukola, to Erica, to Ceci, and to Mary for sharing their thoughts, their ideas, their spaces with me. And I learned a lot from you. So my advice is be luminous, be bold, and be loud.
We want you to know that you have our support, and we're very excited to see how you go forward and change the world.
Congratulations on graduating from the HPRS program. I'm sorry we aren't able to celebrate in person, but just know that the work that you do inspires us. I hope our paths will cross again soon. Good luck.
I hope that you all will look back at your time in the program and the skills and tools that we exposed you to and see that you all are uniquely poised to be the change agents needed to build a culture of health. Especially in this moment when our country is grappling with so many different issues, you can see that all of you are the leaders we need to grow these movements and make the value of health equity and social justice a reality. So I leave you all with this mantra that Cohort 1 and I created during the first Summer Institute in 2017. The mantra goes, I am brilliant, I am strong, I deserve to be here, and I will change the world. I love you all and miss you tremendously. Congratulations.
I've been down here in New Orleans now for 2 years. I've just hired my first HPRS graduate to our faculty. That's Andrew Anderson, who is from our first cohort. I'm looking forward to having more of you come and join me in the future. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all together when we can get together in person. Congratulations again, and remember, you must always have a good cat story. If you don't know what that means, ask somebody. Congratulations.
So, without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce the HPRS graduates of 2020.
Rantimi, I truly admire the patience, determination, and focus with which you approached your PhD studies here. And it is these very qualities that I believe will carry you to great successes through your career. Congratulations, and I wish you all the very best going forward.
Congratulations, Bukola, for all your accomplishments. You've made it to the end of your doctoral program. You're graduating from HPRS. It's been great getting to know you, and we can't wait to see how you're going to transform the world of transportation policy. Enjoy.
Congratulations, Dr. Sam Baxter. That has such a nice ring to it. I know full well how hard you've worked to get to where you are today. It has been an absolute pleasure being your mentor in the RWJ program and dissertation chair. You came in with an area that was very important, understanding how to improve the lives and health of young Black men, an area that has grown in importance today. I am so happy you decided to study with us for your PhD. I know you will be successful and a leader in the field. I wish you much luck at Clemson and beyond. I know that we will stay in touch for a long time to come. Again, thank you for joining us at UNC. I look forward to many more years of working with you.
Congratulations, Jasmine. I'm so excited for you. As an HPRS scholar, graduate, I know that you learned so much about youth in the Global South, and you have so much to contribute and help us alleviate the inequities that young people in Liberia and the Global South face through your work on performance and theater. I'm proud of you and can't wait to see what's ahead.
Congratulations, Erica. If your insightful questions in class are any indication, you're going to take this health policy world by storm. Your dedication, your thoughtfulness, your sincerity are all going to be a huge asset wherever you end up, and I know that we're all going to benefit. So thank you so much in advance, and good luck.
Congratulations, Patty Civil, for completing the Health Policy Research Scholars Program. I'm very proud of you for having qualified for this program in the first place and submitting an application before you even started graduate school. I know it's been a lot of work and a lot of additional experiences and responsibilities compared to a regular graduate student. You designed and completed a very innovative and socially important master's project related to the role of perceived discrimination on smoking cessation among African Americans. And I know you're planning an equally important and socially meaningful dissertation project as well. And although you're graduating from this program, I look forward to your continued work on your dissertation over the next year or so with me. So congratulations again. It's been a pleasure working with you and learning from you, as well as serving as your mentor.
Patty, congratulations. Kudos for your commitment, your perseverance, and your nimbleness. I'm so excited for you to move forward in your career. Thank you for the courage you bring as a public health and equity advocate. May you keep seeing the layers of lived experience, ask the questions that are called for, and navigate research in ways that honor individuals and communities. Your voice, your willingness, and your well-being are essential. I celebrate you and wish you well on your way. Kudos and loud applause.
I'm really delighted to congratulate Tran Doan today on her completion of the Health Policy Research Scholars Program. As a doctoral student at the University of Michigan, Tran has contributed in many ways to considering questions of diversity and equity. As a member of our DEI committee, to her research focus on Asian American adolescence and depression, to her incisive questions about how cultural beliefs impact individual health state values. I have no doubt that Tran will continue to lead in service, teaching, and scholarship throughout her career to address questions of health equity. And I look forward to having her as a colleague. Congratulations, Tran.
Congratulations, Angeles. Throughout your doctoral studies and your time in the Health Policy Research Scholar Program, I've really admired your dedication and your tenacity in pursuing your research and your commitment to unveiling the structural and historical roots of inequality in San Juan. It's really been a pleasure to work with you, and I look forward to seeing where you go next.
Hi, Angeles. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Your dissertation is just awesome, and you've done such amazing research, and it's been such a pleasure to work with you. I wish I could have seen you more the last couple of years, and hopefully we can make that trip to San Juan happen. It's been a pleasure. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Josefina. And as a graduate of the HPRS Scholar Program, I know you're going to do amazing things. And the reason I know this is because you have always been very thoughtful in our conversations about the communities that you're working with. And so that's very important for a scholar to be culturally responsive in their approach to their research. And I know that your research is going to lead to a lot of policy changes. And just remember that I'm always a resource for you, and you can always count on me to help in any way I can. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Terrell. We are so excited to see what comes next for you. We know you're poised to do such great work, especially now with your work on social movements and activist networks and their effect on health policy. And with your dedication, with your HPRS background, we know you're just going to go on to do some really amazing work, and we're so excited to see what happens. Best of luck and congratulations.
Regina, on behalf of the whole NPC, we want to say congratulations and just let you know how proud of you we are. Education is such a critical area of a culture of health, and we can't wait to see how you're going to lead us into the future in this key area.
Congratulations, Jenny, on completing the HPRS program. We are all very proud of you. You've accomplished and learned so much over the last 4 years, and have been very productive as both a researcher and an activist. And I look forward to seeing you progress in the years to come. Good luck.
Congratulations, Raven, on completing the HPRS program. In your time in the program, I have watched you overcome obstacles that would have failed most and grow in your confidence as a scholar. I am so proud of the researcher and scholar you have become, and I know because of that big heart of yours and your brilliance that you're going to work to create spaces that support and uplift those whose voices need to be heard. I look forward to following your progress and watching you build a culture of health for your community.
Hi, Anna. Congratulations on a huge milestone of completing the PhD and the HPRS program. I am confident you are going to do wonderful things and become an outstanding scholar in policy and public health. Good luck.
Congratulations, Teresa. Your dedication to continuing your work with the tribal WIC while you take on a doctoral degree is admirable and really demonstrates your commitment to continuing to help the community as you position yourself to make an even bigger splash. So best of luck with everything. I know you're going to be doing amazing things. Thank you.
I'm taping this message to congratulate Amy Jones, who will receive her PhD at the end of the summer and begin a postdoc at Columbia Teachers College in the fall. Amy, your research has documented the diversity work that students of color do to make their institutions more equitable and how it can lead to feelings of anxiety, depression, and otherness. You're a brilliant sociologist. You've worked so hard, and you've never lost sight of what you wanted to do. I know you'll go on to inspire change in academic institutions that will have a positive impact on the health and well-being of students of color, and I wish you all the best.
Sandra, on behalf of the entire NPC, I just wanted to say congratulations on your accomplishments. Well done.
Congratulations, Jen, for completing the prestigious Health Policy Research Program. It was rewarding to witness how you have gained increasingly more and more research implementation skills. During this program, you have published and presented your work at numerous conferences and prepared an important dissertation that will launch you on a promising career path. As a graduate of HPRS, you'll be able to develop truly impactful health equity implementation research in the field of cervical cancer and beyond. Your findings have potential to change clinical practice such that underserved women can receive the care to which they are entitled. I have confidence that your current work is only the beginning of a long career when you will take leadership roles such that your findings translate into national practice guidelines. I am very proud of you and cannot wait to see where your path will take you. Congratulations.
I am very pleased to congratulate my mentee, Adrienne N. Neely, for the excellent work she has done as a graduate student at Georgia State. Her dissertation will make a great impact on the field. She has studied the implications of school connectedness and African American students. It's an examination with implications for policy and teacher education.
Congratulations, Dr. Ode Ogambajo. I wanted to take a moment to say how proud I am of you for all of your many accomplishments these past 4 years since joining Brown and being selected as a health policy research scholar through the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. You have grown academically, professionally, and as a leader in the areas of HIV prevention among sexual and gender minorities and other marginalized groups. You have a kind and caring heart, you're passionate about your research, and you are bettering the lives of so many people through your work. I really enjoyed working with you, and I already miss our regular check-in meetings. You're already an accomplished researcher, and you're going to make an amazing physician. I'm excited to continue to collaborate with you and wish you all the happiness and success in the world. Here's to the next chapter in your life. I can't wait to see all that you accomplish. Congratulations again.
Ade, congratulations on your PhD. Wow, what a journey you've been on to make a difference in public health in the US, Nigeria, and beyond. Thank you for your commitment to see, understand, and serve communities within and beyond the borders of research, and to show up with great care and great skill. May you find ways to sustain yourself so that you have the stamina to continue to contribute to global health. I celebrate you and wish you well on your way.
Congratulations, Dr. Ariana Planey. Know that you have accomplished so much during your doctoral training and as part of HPRS. I'm confident you will make an impact on health policy and equity and advance a culture of health as a new assistant professor at UNC Chapel Hill. Congratulations again.
Hi to Dr. RJ Restar, congratulations. You've been a wonderful collaborator these past 4 years. I look forward to many more years of working together and to watching your star continue to shine.
Congratulations, Jennifer. I'm so proud of all that you've accomplished. It's been my great pleasure meeting you over the past several years and learning about your work. As a graduate of the Health Policy Research Scholars Program, I am confident that you're going to make a big difference in this field. And I know that you're going to make a strong contribution to reduce cancer-related disparities. I wish you the best.
Best wishes and warm congratulations to Desi Rodriguez-Lombeer. Desi, you've had an extraordinary run moving through this program while doing a double PhD, raising an infant son, and being a voice for intelligent health and data governance policy for Native nations in the US and beyond. You're amazing. Congratulations and good luck on the important work that lies ahead.
Congratulations, Gail. Know that you have accomplished so much in the area of health promotion and disease prevention for African American communities. Your leadership will make an impact through your commitment to working with the community and your desire to advance policies that positively impact African American women and infants.
Congratulations, Christopher. Throughout our time together, you've exceeded expectations of a doctoral student through your impressive number of publications, conference presentations, relentless advocacy work, and learning advanced research methods. As a graduate of the HPRS Scholar Program, I know that you will continue to have an impact in promoting health equity.
It's great to be here to say congratulations virtually to RJ Taggart from the University of California Davis Social Department. It's been wonderful having RJ as a student. His dedication, commitment to her spectacular, and he's been a great help to many other students, generously sharing his time and expertise with them. He's doing amazing research, and it's wonderful to see how tightly connected he is in terms of community engagement as well as doing cutting-edge scholarship. Wishing you all the best. Take care.
I'm so pleased to offer my congratulations to Dr. Fannis Thomas. During her 3 years in the Health Policy Research Scholars Program and at NC State, her commitment to improving the health and well-being of others has been inspirational. I'm thrilled I had the opportunity to work, collaborate, and learn alongside Fannis. I wish you all the best in your new adventures. I'm confident that you will continue to build healthier communities and will be a leader in the field of health behavior. I wish you all the best. I'm so proud of you and all your accomplishments. Congratulations.
Congratulations on your graduation, Fannis. I am so proud of you. Through your dedication, you are inspiring others to create a different way of living for themselves.
Congratulations, Venice, on your graduation. I am so happy to share in the excitement of your graduation. As you're moving on to new and exciting work in health policy, remember your values, your strengths, and the commitment to those you will serve in the community. All the very best to you in your next adventure.
Congratulations, Patrice, on completing the HPRS program. Throughout the program, I have watched you navigate difficult situations with grace and poise. You have embodied the mission of this program of building a culture of health by making sure that the issue of health remains in the forefront of your work in urban planning and neighborhood investment. I know that your leadership, advocacy, and research on how changes in the urban environment in Atlanta due to gentrification will have a profound impact on how we use urban spaces now and in the future.
Congratulations to Dana Williamson. Your dissertation research contributes both empirically and theoretically to understanding the community change process in the EJ context. Your contributions to both scholarship and public health advocacy are going to be really important to the field as you go forward, and I look forward to supporting and watching you make that happen. Congratulations again.
And I would like to add my congratulations to all the graduating health policy research scholars, and a special congratulations to my mentee, Henry Artez Willis. It's been a pleasure to get to know you over the last few years, and I know that you have an absolutely amazing future ahead of you. The work you're doing is important and impactful, and especially in these challenging times, it's critical to have young scholars like yourself who are at the table advocating for the mental health of communities that are often marginalized. You have outstanding mentorships, including folks at Chapel Hill and Michigan. So I implore you to remember to pay it forward. I believe that you'll be a role model for future scholars. Good luck and stay in touch. And again, congratulations.
Congratulations, Henry, on completing your degree. And thank you for your important contributions to mental health at this time of great need. I so appreciate your vision and your ability to bring people together with expertise to make things happen, and for your interest and ability to see the gifts in others and to mentor them along their way as well. I celebrate you and your gifts as a strong contributor to a culture of public health at a time when we need you so deeply. Kudos and best to you, and thank you.
As director of the HPRS program, I invite you to join me in toasting the 31 graduates we celebrated today. These graduates, these leaders who are and who will continue to build a culture of health. So please grab your glass. And the chance today brings to look back, look ahead, and best of all, look around at the faces of all the people who love you, care about you, and will continue to support you on your journey as you fight for justice. Here's to the memories we carry close to our heart, the joys we share, the dreams we dream, and most of all, here's to always being part of the HPRS family and the power and support that brings. Congratulations on this special occasion, and in honor of Representative Lewis, who just passed, here's to getting in good trouble. Congratulations.